Hello everybody, in this tutorial we will continue to do this effect and we stopped in the last one, so we ended up in this result. So we're going to continue up and fix this. So we're going to visualize this better, and I know we did this node. I'm not sure if we're going to material. I'm not sure if we're going to use it. I thought we were. I'm going to put it here for now. And I'm going to do, let's see, we're going to actually use output particle octagon. And the reason it's an octagon is because it's more efficient than a quad, because when it's round like this, you don't need to run the outer circles, edges on the corners, because when it's an octagon you have less transparent areas to render. So, and we also want to change things here because we're going to have a flip book instead. So we're going to have a flip book and we're going to have it blended. We're going to leave this color mapping to default. And flip book layout, we're going to have texture 2D, and we're going to have use soft particles. And also we have in the, if you don't have this, what I'm showing you now, I'm going to show you how to fix it. But you have here this one. So here you have these flip books, and it's a sample thing that you can download. So if you go into packet manager, and I'm not, I think it is here. Let's see if it, this one, no, wait. Unity in project, I'm looking for VFX, visual effect graph and samples, and you should install these ones. I think it's these ones, so visual effect graph additions, and if you do that and import here, then you get these ones, because we want this wispy smoke, this one. So if we do drag it here, didn't work. We do texture 2D, we drag it in here, perfect. Then we just do like this. And then it's actually 8 by 8. We do 8 by 8. So now we have the texture. And it looks a little bit funky. Let's see what's going on. So I'm not really sure why it's this white, but I'm going to leave it for now and sort it out as we go. So I'm going to do set color and alpha. So we're going to have a color here, so we can decide what kind of smoke color it is. And I'm going to set the color to greenish, like this, like to 2-3-ish. Then drag it here and plug it in. And I was so expecting it to work. Why isn't this working? So I'm saving it. No. What can be going on? Not that one. I need to find why we don't get the green color. So we have the color here. Is it the alpha? Okay, it was alpha. So we need to make sure the alpha is not set to 0. So I'm gonna make sure it's 1 here, and you have it like this. And this one is not doing that. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like this for now. Why is it looking like this? Hmm. All right, so I have this particle going on here. Of course, it's getting weird. So now it looks better. Oh my gosh. So let's change it to greenish. Yeah. Wow, it's so many things that can go wrong. Okay. So we have this thing going on here. And if we do the amplitude, it'll be a little bit less. We also want to make sure that the color is not that strong. So what we can do, we have the color here. We can actually multiply. So if we do a multiply here, and so let's see how to do this properly. Yeah, we're gonna do so if I do like this, we have the multiply here, and I take the color in here, and then no. So we're gonna do like this. So we're gonna have a vector 4, and we open it up like this. So I want the colors here: red, blue, green, and then I want this amplitude to represent alpha. And then we set the color and alpha here like this. So now this amp controls the alpha. But we're also going to do it like this. We're going to do sample curve. And if we open this one and take this one, you can make this one like this, going out and going down like this, like a hill. So what we do now we sample. In the beginning it will be alpha 1 and then alpha 0 in the end. So if we save it now, you see it will fade out. Yeah, sorry, not amplitude. We're gonna have the age life. That's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have lifetime, of course. So now you see it fades out a little bit better up there. Really good, really good. So that's how we have that part. And also, so if we do the color to, let's say 1 here, intensity to 1. Okay, we need to control it here. No, okay, we need to control it in the scene to see it, because this parameter overrides everything. So if we do 1 here, I'm going to show you something. So now you see that they are always kind of the same angle. So we want a different angle on this. And it's a little bit too fast to see it yet. So I'm also going to add a linear drag. And I'm going to remap this one. So I'm going to take this amp thing and have it as an input. And the range is between 0 and 1. This one always returns 0 and 1. And here I'm going to make sure that the linear drag is really strong when the amplitude is very weak. But here, when it's really maxed out, I'm going to make sure it's go all the way down to 1 linear drag. So now they will kind of be a little bit smoother. And also here, I'm going to set the angle. So in the beginning, I'm going to add the angle, set angle, and that's to make the rotation look much better. So here we have the angle, and when I do a random number, and I'm just going to make this random number between 0 and 360. And if we set this one in the Z, now they are actually a little bit different in the rotation. That makes it even better. And also I want the size to be better. So here we're going to control the size in the output particle. We're going to set size, and we're going to again use this age over lifetime, and then we're going to sample a curve, and in the beginning they will be small, so we're going to have this kind of small hill upwards, and we're not going to have it at 0. It always be 0.2 at birth, and then eventually it's going to go up to 1 at the end. So with this one, and we're also going to multiply this one with the amplitude, because we want always this one to control how it will end up. So now when we drag this one, it will work. So I'm just thinking a little bit, I'm missing a little bit of effect here, but I think we are pretty close to have everything we want. And so this is how it looks now. And we're going to connect this with the material. So the material combined with this do it better. So we're going to tweak it a little bit more. It's a little bit fast. I'm going to lower it to 1 here. So I lower the gravity. So the gravity is pushing upwards. I'm going to, yeah, we can change it later. I'm going to leave it at 3 at the moment. So if we save this, one for now and leave it as it is like this. Now we're going to attach a script so we control the material at the same time. So if I put the scene in the middle, and then we have this, if we combined it with the material, you see it start to look better. And if we do the color here and crank it up so it's maybe to 3.2, even stronger, now you see the effect gets so much better. So this is what we are looking for. And now we're going to control it, everything with a script. So I'm going to show you how that script works. So I'm going to first just attach it. So this script is asking for a visual effect. So we have that one, we made it here. So we're just going to connect the visual effect, but of course from the scene. So here we have it, smoke VFX. And then we have the material. We made the material here. So now you see if we use this amp thing here, we can actually control it. Isn't that cool? So now we have a controller like this. Maybe the speed here is a little bit too fast. You can of course go into the setup and change it. So I guess the, let's see, linear drag, we can increase it, I guess. If we do 4, so 3 is a little bit stronger drag. See how that works. Yeah. Also, maybe we should do something with the lifetime. Nah, we can leave it like this. You got the most basic needs to tweak it. But I can show you the script, so you see how the script looks like. So here you have, you need to add this unit engine.vfx, and I added this one, execute in edit mode. So when I do this, I can update it without pressing play up here. And then you have the float here is this one slider, and the 5000 is the max particle. And then this spin you don't need to care about, it's just something extra. But in the update, we do the material and we set float to amp, and also the VFX, amp, and max particle. And of course, you want to make sure you do the right naming here to the reference, depending on what variable you're looking for. And here you see you need to make sure you have the correct naming. So yeah, this is how you do it. And let's see, we can do the background a little bit nicer. So we do a color. And remove the ground. Then this global, we had the bloom, and we can have some, yeah. We can add more bloom. Or less, depending on what you want. So, I really hope you liked this tutorial. I find it really cool and good. So, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the other tutorials.